Okay, today I'm going to show you how to embed stock quotes into an Excel file using the Australian Stock Exchange. Start by opening up your Excel file. We'll then go to the Australian Stock Exchange website. You'll probably choose around 10, but in this case we'll do 3. I'll show you how to add and subtract later as we go. And we'll go to the quote page, which is just here. Okay, the next thing we need to do is to save, to copy the web address. We'll go back to the document, to the Excel file. This is where we want to put it. We'll go up to data. I'm using the 07 version. 03 does work. There'll be just different buttons, and we're going to get the external data from the web. Now we'll paste the web address into this box, and we'll go back to the Australian Stock Exchange website. Okay. It'll take a minute or so to load. And what we're looking for is that box up there, so we need to turn that into a tick, which we have. There's all the information there, and we'll now want to import it into our Excel document. Will take a minute or so. Then behind the scenes it's going back to the website, to the ASX website, to find the information to extract. It'll then come up and bring a box and it'll ask us if we want to put it in this position here, which is C3. Yes, we do. And then it'll go through a series of getting that data. It'll take a minute or so as well. Now, it'll collect all the data from the page, so there's a lot of stuff there that you won't need. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide it. There's no point in deleting it, because every time it refreshes it'll just put that information back. So once we get it there, okay, now it'll bring a lot of information that we don't want into that area. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide it just like this. Okay, as you can see, those ones there are hidden. We're going to unhide them. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. A lot of that information, there's a lot of information above that too. We'll do it the same way. Just highlight those cells that you don't want, and we'll then hide them. You'll also get some over here as well, which is useless information. So it brings up this page here. It embeds all that information into there. Now there's 2 things that you can do to refresh. One, actually 3. One, it'll do it by itself after so many minutes. The other one is if you right click in here and you go down to refresh, click on that, it'll go back to the website. Only takes 30 seconds or so, and it'll dump that information in there. Or you can set up your own macro where you can actually click on it as well. Now we want to add one, or we want to delete one, so let's get rid of the Woolworths one there. We'll right click again and we'll say edit inquiry. It'll go back to that ASX website. We'll drag that to the end. What we're looking for is the code W0WOW, which is just and we'll delete that code. Just take with it that 20 and also the percentage sign as well. It's just a little slow today. Okay, once we've done that, we want to import it again. Okay, and we'll import that back to the document. And what you'll see, is that line there disappear. We didn't replace it with anything, so it'll just go. And that's pretty much it. When you do save it, make sure that you save it as a macro enabled file, and that's all there is to it.